Hello and welcome, my humans running on the hamster wheel of life. How you doing this wonderful day? It's SJB here, and today we're doing a monkeys not a challenge. What? Monkeys be not? No! Bloons CD6 is based off of monkeys, Chris. You have to use monkeys. Well, in today's scenario, we're going to try to do it without monkeys. Now, the most difficult part of this entire video is going to be the fact that every single one of our heroes is a monkey of some sort. I mean, even Pat is a monkey, I guess, right? So, this is going to be tough. So, we're going for some CHIMPS mode with 3.5 tower types. Wow. Or really, I guess we're playing HIMPS, because I am allowing myself some continues as one little thing to help me out here. Alright, starting off. Can I even beat round 6? It's closer than I'd like it to be, but once I get this faster shooting, things are going to start to go a little easier. There we go. All right. So attack shooter start is pretty much the only way to do this. So first of all, let's talk about our 3.5 tower types here and talk a little bit of strategy really quick. What could we possibly do with these 4 towers in combination with each other to make this all work out? Well, my main goal right now is I'd like to get a Spike Factory because I think he's going to be my main guy to save my life. I'd love a Perma-spike in the back, but I'm not above using other Spike Factories. Are you kidding me? I can't put it here. Oh. All right. I don't want to put it here because I can't do that. I guess putting them up here. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Finally, little Spike Factory. You get put down in a position that is decent enough. So I'm feeling actually pretty good up until probably round 24. Or no, we got camera detection. Probably around 28, actually. I think we're going to be good here with just a silly little tack shooter combo. So as far as strategy goes, I think we're going to revolve most of our strategy around the tack shooter, because cannons in general are not necessarily all that good unless you put a lot of them out there, and I don't really like the 5th tiers all that much. Bomb Blitz is okay, MOAB Eliminator is okay, and Bloon Crush is okay, but I will say that every single one of the 5th tier tack shooters is awesome. I love Inferno Ring, I love the tack zone, and Super Maelstrom in this situation might not be a bad idea, just to clean up all those random balloons. Another thing to keep in mind is that we do have the village allowed. I said 3.5 towers, but honestly, this could be our best tower, because it's going to make our cannons and tack shooters that much stronger. I might even go all the way up to a primary expertise, because that guy's not bad against the super ceramics near the end of the game. So we really going to have to think this out kind of long-term here. But I think I'm going to go for at least 2 5th-tier tack shooters, combine it with a nice primary expertise or primary village, and if I have the money at the end, I'm going to go for a bottom path Spike Factory. That's my overall arching goal, and we're going to see how it unfolds over time, because things might get a little rough, a little fast. All right, so I'm realizing I didn't have any lead popping power at all yet, so we're going to go for a quick cannon in kind of a weird spot here, and we're going to leave them on close. And if I'm thinking ahead, I think if I'm going to go for a cannon here, it's probably going to end up being a MOAB Mauler. So we're just going to go for a MOAB Mauler with, I think, heavy bombs. And at least for now, we're going to go for a missile launcher with bigger bombs. Just sort of planning ahead here, making sure I don't forget what I wanted to get. Because this guy will be close to the front of the map. So I'd like to get those MOABs popped pretty quick. And he's going to do that good grouped damage, which we don't really have with our tack shooters, at least yet. This is actually going to be a really, really, really tough round. Blacks and Zebras and Regen Bloons. Regen Zebras, in fact, they could actually kill us, believe it or not, like all the way. I mean, if I did not have this overdrive, I did not know how much it was going to regrow. But with the overdrive, oh man, of course he's covered here. But I feel like this is a really good spot for an overdrive, but maybe not my tack zone. I would love to get my tack zone more into the middle of the map over here so we can kind of spray in this general, oh my goodness. All right, we're going faster production. Let's see if that'll make us survive these camos so far. We're going to have to rely on the Spike Factory for at least a little while for all of our cam detection. Whoo, hot diggity dog. Check these guys out, man. I'm actually pretty amazed at how good this MOAB Mauler is doing right now. It does a lot of damage, you know, and he shoots pretty fast, and he doesn't even have heavy bombs yet. But that's because I'm worried about this MOAB, guys. I don't know how well any of this is going to work. So I'm going to go for my primary village, and I'm going to try to pop him right over here. I think if I put him over here, it's going to leave me a bunch of space over here, and I can even throw cannons kind of in the corner down here. So that's where I'm trying for it to be, and we're going to hope that it's enough. We're going to go bigger radius jungle drums, and I'm going to go for that primary expertise before round 40, and I'm going to hope that this combo right here is going to be good enough to kill that MOAB, and then I can just clean up a few random balloons with either my spike factory or something else in the back here. But I'm still worried about camo balloons and everything coming up soon. So, because I have continues on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how good we do with just our current strategy, and then if I have to adapt it or change it, it will make my life either harder or easier for later on. Alright, so here's the MOAB. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm going to say it, guys. It's going to make us easier in the long run because now we can choose how we want to spend our money. And I think camo detection's probably #1 on the list. If I've got towers that are doing things already, let's get them going. I'll be straight with you guys. Right now is the time where you make money in Chimps mode. Between round 40 and 50 is cash money. And you need to use this money really, really smart. If you know you can survive, or if you can think you can survive, I would say spend it on the most expensive thing you can buy at that point. Ooh, even reinforced lets are actually pretty difficult here. So I'm expecting about 20 grand by the time I beat round 50 or so. What do I want to do with that money? I'm thinking if I can get ahead of the game here, I would love to get this primary expertise, but I'm still uncertain with only 2 real towers if this is going to be enough to make me survive here. And round 49 is going to be that real test for us. All right, here's the ceramics of round 49, and dude, oh my god, absolute destruction. I could not have asked for a better overdrive spot, dude. This thing is ridiculous right now. And we're not even talking tack zone, we're talking overdrive at this point. Uh-oh, lead balloons. MOAB Mauler's gonna have it covered. Will the spike factory be enough here? Very tight for round 50, but we just barely make it. I need another 9 grand to afford what I want to afford here. Will we make it? Oh, I think we're finally going to lose here. I mean, I have $20,000. I could easily spend some money here, but I have continuous. I'm going to use it to my advantage here and just see where it leads us. Yeah. So I'm going to try just spending a tiny bit of money right now. I'm going to go for a cluster bombs, which I think will help me out. Oh, I did have Monstron, didn't I? Ooh. I think that'll help me out in just popping a few of the extra balloons that are ending up being an issue here. Even if a few zebras or some blacks or something sneak through, Spike Factory should be able to clean it up. You know, it's really weird, but I never realized how many of the towers were actually monkeys. When I first thought of this challenge, I was thinking, oh yeah, there's going to be like 5, 6 towers, something like that I can end up using, and then it ended up being 4. So I made it more difficult on myself by not even realizing the level of monkey action. And I think the hero thing, man, that's a big, big, big one right from the get-go. Can you use your hero? Because over time, they're going to be so much popping power, it's straight up ridiculous. Oh, crap. Too many zebras. I think we're going to lose. It's going to be close. Come on. Oh! I'll be straight. I don't really like this, but I think a single hot shots with more tax and even more tax will be enough for us to help us survive. Again, I'd really like to get that primary expertise. I'm trying to shove it down their throat right now. I really want it. Let's see if we can make it happen. Oh, I don't think so, dude. Oh, no. I think that's still way too many balloons. All right, I changed my mind. I'm just going to go for it. Again, I'm just taking away that money. We're so close, yet so far at the same time. It's like every time we get right at the edge, we lose. So that's the power of HIMPs instead of chimps, is that you can kind of make those distinctions over time instead of just saying, oh, I need to try it just to confirm that I'm going to win. In this scenario, I can just kind of let it go and just say, screw it. And honestly, in regular chimps, you can just exit out and come back anyways, so what's the point, right? It's not even really chimps. It's not even like I'm actually cheating the system. That's really cheating the system. I'm just making my own thing this way. All right, here we go. 26-8, 26-9. Primary expertise, baby. All right, so primary expertise is going to really get us going in here for a long time. And the main thing about him is now every single one of my cannons and textures that I build from now on is going to have free upgrades. And I think that's, honestly, doesn't seem like that much money you're saving. But when you do popping power and you're getting free stuff in chimps, it's always a good thing. All right, so we're going to go for a long-range tack spraying overdrive right here. And I'm hoping that I can get this guy up to my actual true tack zone. Huh, round 63, are you kidding me? That is awesome, dude. It just snipes those ceramics. Oh, that's so beautiful. don't even have to actually pop things when you've got this primary expertise, guys. It can be really, really solid. So try not to forget that round 65 to 80 is usually some of the most boring rounds in the game. If you beat round 65, you're unlikely to die at around 75, and then even then, 76, 78, and 79 are usually simple if you know what you're doing. Like, I think we can figure it out. Show you guys, usually 75 is kind of on the more difficult end because these are double BFBs coming out right here. A lot of people don't realize that. They're not single BFBs. There's actually 8 MOABs there, and the Bloons can easily overwhelm you. And it happens twice. So you can tell that's why it's so ridiculous difficult. Ooh, look at this one. A little bit more difficult for us, but we still are able to manage. And we're just about there for the tack zone. And we're going for the super range tacks, and I think this is important. Because super range tacks are slightly worse against MOAB pop power, but better against the Bloons. And when I've got this much range, it means I'm going to hit Bloons over here, I'm going to hit Bloons over here, I'm going to hit Bloons up in here, and all of that is going to mean a lot for me. What's awesome about super range is that even though you actually truly only have this range, you'll only start attacking at that point, the attacks will go further than that point and reach whatever you want it to reach. I'll be straight with you guys, I would really, really, really like this Inferno Ring, but I think I'm going to have a tough time, to say the least, trying to actually afford that guy. So it's only $40,000, and at this point in the game, you're going to start making money. I guess I do have the power of HIMPS under my belt, but I'm going to try to do it without losing. Try to do it without losing. By building more towers. To be honest with you guys, I'm a little upset with my village location. I thought I was going to be able to fit more towers inside of the range of this guy, and right now it's just barely off. So what I'm going to do is kind of sad, but I'm going to use the village trick here. So what you want to do is you want to put your village inside of the range of the other village, usually in a spot where you don't really want to build other towers. And then what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to get a smidge more range out of your village, which will allow you to then build more towers inside of the range of your primary expertise. Where I could not build these cannons before, now I can build these cannons. So even though it's only like 2 extra cannon spots, or maybe 3 extra cannon, maybe 4, maybe 5. I don't know. Every little bit matters to me, man. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, baby! Now, this is not bad at all. All right, I think we got a good 5 extra cannon spots out of my extra little village trick right here. And to me, that means a lot. But what I'm noticing is that I'm actually pretty close to the amount of money that I need for my Inferno Ring. And I would like to try to save up for it. I would like to try to save up for it. I've changed my mind. I didn't want to do it this way, but I'm going to do it this way, man. I'm going to rely on my tax zone here. I'm going to hope that it's going to do the job for us. I can't do it. $14,000. I nearly lost on 89 here. Ooh, DDTs. How we doing? Good. All right. So we're going to go for some more MOAB Maulers. I think I'm going to just go for base MOAB Maulers without the bigger bombs for now. I think spamming the MOAB Maulers is a more efficient way to pop MOABs without being too overbearing on the price that you're spending on these guys. And then in addition, because the Bloons are kind of sneaking through, we're going to go for a middle path. Ooh, no, I did. Yes, a middle path. No, a top path balloon impact, but with the missile launcher in addition. And that should slow down a lot of these ceramic balloons and allow us to just do a slightly better job. Now, in addition, I'm going to do something really, really weird here. I've never done this before in my entire history of Bloons TV6, but I'm going to do it right now because I'm not sure if this actually works. But I want to do it anyways. We're going to get a Jungle Drums, which is going to increase the speed of all monkeys in the radius, which I'm thinking is going to increase the speed of my primary expertise. Gave it Jungle Drums. All right. That's pretty cool, dude. That's really cool. And now I've got a lot of money to work with. What do we want to do? I'm thinking we got to go for that really awesome spike factory back here. So what you can do is you can get even faster production if you want to go for an MIB here. But I think we're better off because I'm worried about the DDTs. All right, I am. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Even though this spike factory is there and he is technically wasting money, we're better off going for the white-hot spikes with our deadly spikes and eventually Perma-spike here. And that should, no matter what, I think save the day here unless something crazy happens. Oh, crap, something crazy's happening. DDTs are trying to sneak through, but we do not allow it. Not yet. Oh, yeah. Perma-spike, baby. He's popping down now. Again, the white-hot spikes and bigger stacks are slightly less efficient than the more spikes. Or faster production. But this will stop the DDTs automatically. I won't have to waste my extra thousands of dollars on this guy. And I think in the long run, it's going to be totally worth it. And it's going to start us off already with popping DDTs here on 95. Delicious. It's kind of weird how random DDTs are sneaking through as well. It's not like any specific ones are sneaking through. It's just like randos. All right, round 96. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm going to be making money, and I guess my question is, what should I be spending my money on? This might seem a little funky fresh, but I'm actually going to be going for 2 additional spike factories. All right, I'm going to be going for a middle path spike factory up to Spike Storm, and I want to get the bigger stacks on this guy. Whiteout spikes probably aren't necessary, but I'm just going to buy it because it's only 650 bucks, and I feel like it's going to help me out just that little tiny bit that I need. And I've got this ability for when poop hits the fan. That's the main reason I got this guy. When poop hits the fan, it's going to be spraying all over the walls and everything, and this guy is going to be the guy who catches it all. He's like a plastic covering on the walls to stop the poop from spraying everywhere, all right? That's what he's good for. And if I want to, I can just use him additionally here just for extra pops and stuff like that. That's cool, too. And in addition to that, this is a tower that I'm not sure how well it's going to work for us, but I felt like I was running out of space for good cannon spots. I can't afford my Inferno Ring. I don't really want to go for the Blade Maelstrom. I changed my mind on that. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go for a Spike Factory that I can afford. I'm going to go for a Spiked Mines, faster production Spike Factory over here. And I think that his explosions will actually do a lot of damage to the Bloons, and overall do a lot of extra help for us. But here you go. I don't want to lose all my spikes for round 98, so as long as we're popping most of the Bloons, I'm going to be happy here. You know what? I changed mine. I'm going to go for one. No, we'll just... Oh, my goodness. All right, no, I changed my mind again in the middle of everything. We popped them all on round 98. Absolutely beautiful. Now the DDTs don't even matter. All right? We could just absolutely rock these guys with our Perma-spike in the backpack here. Look at that. They almost took no spikes up. And then round 100. Question is, can we take down round 100 a bad balloon with our current stuff? I like to think so. I think we can. You know, I'm pretty confident. Tack zone, bunch of MOAB maulers. We got a bunch of spike factory action down here. And if anything sneaks through, we've got the Perma-spike in the backpack here. And it's looking really good for us. And we just took down CHIMPS Mode without using any monkeys. No heroes, no monkeys, and CHIMPS has been defeated. Obviously, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Seriously, 100% fantastic. Thank you so much, and have a super duper delicious day.